Hey y'all, Natalie here. So I've been a little quiet on my channel this week, but that's because I've been working on this project and it is finally complete. So I decided to do a Friday flip through of this mini album I made for my friend. It's her 30th birthday this weekend. We're having a party. So for some reason, I just got a wild hair into me the other day to make a mini album. So I used a tutorial from Paige Evans. It's on her YouTube channel. It's from October, I think 2019. I'll try to link down below if I remember, so you can see the tutorial, because I'm not going to go through all that. It's just a flip through. I haven't done a Friday flip through in a while, so I decided to do this. Also, the idea for the pineapple on the cover and this little flower and everything was from Kim Watson when she was on the Fancy Plants design team, and I will also link down below because that's where I got the cut file actually, and I really did copy like her stitching and stuff on that. So anyway, let's get started. I decided to I followed Paige's tutorial pretty close. So she did 3x4s, so you could use like pocket cards, even though that's not what I did. But I didn't follow the type of adhesive that she used, and I regret that, but you know, you live and you learn. So let's just get started. So I did a cut file. Well, first of all, I made the chipboard album. It's chipboard that I just had, you know, from packaging. And I got that new sewing machine, the Brother one that I got for my birthday, and so I was a little concerned with stitching it through chipboard at first, but it did really well. So I covered it with this paper. I think it's Vicky Bouton, and I stitched around the whole entire binding, and then I did a hole back here, and I put an eyelet in, and I made a charm. And I'm obsessed with making charms. You're probably gonna see this on my channel soon. Obsessed. I just tied a little bit of pom-pom ribbon there and some tassels, and then I made this charm. I put little pom-poms on. I'm not into jewelry making yet much, so I don't know the exact words. They're like straight pins though, and then you cut them off and you put them on the little charm. And then I did beads, and then I got her a cat, and then it's a themed album. I went with a fruit theme, so I added a strawberry on there as well. So I probably could stand to add a couple more charms on there to make it look really full. But the cut file is from that blog post from Fancy Pants. I think it was designed by Kim Watson. So I cut it out, and it is the background piece and this other piece, and then the top had a background piece, and then this piece. So I did that in glitter, and I sewed around the pineapple. Well, I knew that I wanted it to stick up and be 3D, so I mirrored my image of the inside of the leaf, and I did glitter on both sides so that it wasn't just like white paper, because it wasn't double-sided paper or anything. Yeah, so I did one on each side. I didn't decorate that one, but this one I did a die-cut flower, and then I did this little more interactive ribbon with some pom-poms and a sparkly button. So yeah, that's the cover. And like I said, she's turning 30, so that's the theme. Just a die-cut on the cover. A lot of the paper is Pink Fresh Studio and an old Vicky Bouton Life is Good, I think. So all these things, I try to make sure to adhere everything down really well. So I used my AGT gun, and I really went to the edges on everything. For things like this, I used my Nuvo glue, and I added extra adhesive. So like I said, because I had the pineapple in the front, the theme is fruit. So you'll see a lot of fruit. I use an Ink Road stamp set, and I used a Catherine Pooler set. And all the stamping inks, which I use a lot of, almost all the stamping inks are Catherine Pooler. I'm obsessed. Like, my collection is growing. So the tutorial from Paige was like a accordion inside binding, which was cool. And she showed how to add additional pages, because this would have technically only held like 6 pages, but to make them really chunky and to add more, you split the accordion, so it's like 12 pages. I didn't use the right adhesive though. I used this, like, I don't know what I used. It's from Thermoweb. It's like these things, and it's too sticky, like it doesn't dry. So you'll see what I mean when we get there. But anyway, you've got a peach of my heart, 16. That's how many years we've been friends. I know, right? Isn't that cool? And so I did little peaches there and die cut some leaves. And then all of the pages I sewed around. So I did that obviously before I put them in. I did front and backs and then I sewed them. So this is what I mean. I don't really know how to fix this. I'm kind of bummed about it. The paper, I guess, that I used for the accordion, first of all, was not strong enough. But also, like, the glue that I used to stick it in, these strips are, like, pulling it apart. I'm going to have to doctor this up. I might even, like, add another piece of, like, paper in there. So these are Catherine Pooler little stamps. Super cute. And then about every other page is a pocket. So we went to Harry Potter World a little while back. So I used some Harry Potter stamps and I put tags in and I added more ribbon for more texture. And so on each side of the tag is decorated. And these stickers are from the Happy Planner. It was a giveaway that we got in at the Chicago Planner Conference. Let's get that back in there. What is happening? So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. And this was my first mini album like this, binding it and everything. So I'll learn. You live and you learn, right? So we have a thing about tacos. So here's our tacos. Lovin' Paige, you make me happier than Taco Tuesday. That's ink road. These are actually watermelons from the Catherine Pooler stamp set. And I just did orange and turned them upside down and they're taco shells. Just FYI. Here we are at our favorite restaurant. Big group of us. There's Siobhan and my hubs. Her mom at one point called her and my best friend and me sister wives. Because he always ended up being the only one with us. So, but he does a lot of the man stuff, like hanging things up. Those little pears. I like to do the fruits in different colors sometimes. That's fun. So that says sweet. It's embossed. It's kind of a little bit hard to tell. I was trying to figure out what would show up best on this flower paper. And there's another tag. Her and all the boys. And then that one says, no one is you and that's your superpower. Little lemons. So it was a lot of work to make this, but I know she'll appreciate it. That's one thing with the mini albums, like, you know, certain people just, they don't like recognize the work that goes into it, or some people just don't appreciate like the value of printed photos and things like that. But so I would never make this for someone that I don't feel like would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this one is where my hole is, and I kind of just punched it too far down on the spine. Just in the future I'll just do it higher up, but because I had punched it down so much, there's the binding. It's a good view of the binding. I just did a smaller card in there so it wouldn't get in the way of the binder ring. So there's strawberry paper and ice cream was the theme. Oh, because this tag was ice cream paper. It was cute. So I just, before I made this pocket, I just die cut it and then I stitched it down and you can see through there. Oh, and there's the back. This was like from a really long time ago. I don't even know if I was married at that point. We've been friends a long time. So now I stick that little thing down there. You can see our faces through the flower. Cute. Yeah. This picture wouldn't really fit on the 3-inch way, so I did it that way, and I like it. I didn't want the ribbon to hang down here, so I did glue that up. There's just like a tag, and I did, again, like lemons but in different colors, because that's fun, and I can do it if I want. So that's from my bachelorette party. That is from a Golden Girl stamp set at Ink Roads. This is a fun, puffy paperclip from Paper House Productions. It's a lemon paper, so it's just like all lemon themed, of course. This was from a really long time ago. Siobhan keeps my puppy. She's my house sitter, dog sitter when we go out of town. So That's my puppy from so long ago. She was so cute. And this I stamped and embossed on vellum envelopes because I wanted it to kind of mimic this paper over here. I really like how it turned out. This is more from Hogwarts, obviously. So I used the Harry Potter stamps. And this is the last page. Finish up with the pineapple theme. I used a pineapple tag. That's Fancy Pants. That's Paper House. Paper House. Cute little stickers. And so for things like these, I did use my Nuvo glue to just kind of add extra adhesive and make sure that they don't fall off since there's no protectors or anything. Just a little birthday wish. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna try to figure out how to doctor up the inside of that, but I had so much fun creating this, and I have plans to make more, probably for myself because I want to keep one. And yeah, I'm gonna make these for like all my albums though, so I'll probably do some tutorials or something up on that soon. So thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.